When we see pictures of David Chege on June 25th, we see him lying in a pool of blood outside Parliament. So David Chege was actually shot on the head by a police officer during the protests. And we also see that his face was covered with a Kenyan flag. And the person who covered him with a Kenyan flag is none other than student journalist Ademba Allans. So Ademba Allans was there on June 25th, right outside Parliament. He was covering the protests as a journalist. He was there and he saw Chege lying there on the ground. And the only thing that he had on his hand that he could use to cover Chege's face was the Kenyan flag, and that's what he used. And after that, police actually tried to arrest him, but he managed to get away.
No. Mnamchukua kwa nini? Mnamchukua kwa nini? Anakuja mwenzake mwenye mamua alafu mnamchukua. Are you serious? Yes, I'm a journalist. And I'm a Kenyan. You cannot shoot him. Anakuja kuchukua mwenzake alafu. Are you serious?
Media gani? Chukua hii. Utakataka mmoja. They are harassing a very
We hope that the police officer who has been identified in a BBC documentary will be held accountable for what he did and that he may face the full force of the law. And whenever we remember David Chege, we remember him with a Kenyan flag, which symbolizes patriotism. So Kenyans all over the country were against the 2024 finance bill, which was going to make life very difficult for Kenyans. Like, life was already difficult for the common citizen, and the finance bill was just going to make it even more difficult. So Kenyans all over the country gathered and started protesting against the finance bill. And on June 25th, 2024, over 100,000 Kenyans gathered in Nairobi CBD to peacefully demonstrate against the finance bill.
Nimeshtuka sijashtuka hivi maishani mwangu. We were protesting peacefully. We were not throwing any stones. They started throwing tear gas into the crowd. They threw so many tear gases into a crowd of people, of Gen Z, of millennials. Honestly, I thought there would be a stampede. We are all so scared. This is not fair.
Many of these protesters were actually people in their 20s, 30s, and some even in their 40s. They were unarmed. They were just carrying water bottles, handkerchiefs, the Kenyan flag, and placards. And the police retaliated with violence. And in the process, over 60 Kenyans were brutally killed in the hands of police officers over the whole entire protesting period, because the protest started on June 18. And unfortunately, many of these families of the victims have not yet gotten the justice that they want. They are still looking for justice, and as Kenyans, we are still hoping that justice will be served sooner rather than later.